Okay. Now, if you have a parent who comes to you struggling, again, you are not the therapist. However, you are that one person, that one rock they might need, any advice that you can give to them. So here, let me talk about advice to give to the parents. First, it's important that they learn to center themselves. Now, this is difficult when, as a parent, you are around your children all the time and you don't get out or much space from them, right? Especially now. But you need to sometimes close the door, hide in a bathroom, hide somewhere out wherever you can, and just center yourself before you talk to your kids as much as you can. You want to tell the parent it's important for them to reassure the child over and over, many, many times, they are safe, they are safe, they are safe. You know, it's important that the child hears this over and over. It calms fears, it calms anxieties, feeling that they are safe where they are. Reassure the child that there are adults near who will keep them safe. They are not alone, in other words. So it's important that the parent emphasizes that. Whoever's living in the house, we are here, we are here, we are here. And there are grown-ups here that will protect you. Answer questions about COVID if they ask. Some parents don't want to even talk about it, pretend it doesn't exist. No, it's important that a child gets to express themselves and to talk through this. It's also important, though, especially with children, that we communicate accurate but not scary information. My God, do not emphasize the amount of deaths, the amount of people who are being hospitalized, how we got these variants now. Children don't need to hear all of that. It is serious. You want to be real with them. This is serious and it's affecting the entire world, not just us. But try not to scare them with what the news is scaring us with. Protect them as much as you can, but also be realistic with them. Emphasize that life will go back to normal. It's important as parents that we tell kids this is temporary. And you'll see there will be a time when things go back to normal. We will get back to our old life. Allow them to talk about it over and over. It's important that a child is not bottled up with all this stuff. Be patient as a parent listening to these children, to your child. Allow them to talk about negative thoughts. Let them know it's okay to talk about that and that it's normal to have negative thoughts and feelings. It's normal to feel scared. It's normal to feel frustrated that you can't go out and see your friends or do the things you used to do. Protect them from always seeing it on the news. Personally, I don't let my children see any news. We talk about things when they're big and it's happening. Even myself, I don't watch the news as much because of all the negativity that's out there right now. I do see the important events, but I certainly don't spend my day with the news on. And also try to protect them from hearing negative conversations from adults. Children hear things, even though they're in another room or some distance. I'm always surprised at what my children hear of my conversations on the phone. And it comes back to me a day or two later, like, you heard that? But protect them as much as you can from hearing negativity with adults too. If they talk to you about death, fear of dying, or someone they know getting COVID and dying, that is a possibility, but if you can spin it, redirect them, And talk about stories of people that you know in the news or personally who had COVID, but they made a full recovery and they are fine. And talk about all the things we do now to protect ourselves. Um, and we're doing everything we know so that this does not happen. So that's one quick tip on how to manage a child who might come to their parent about worrying about someone dying of COVID. Um, encourage kids to exercise. If you can't get out of the house, inside, do some activity, dancing, dancing to music. It's important that they move and that they are not sit in front of a computer all day or sit in front of a TV all day. Kids have energy, they need to move. I mean, we do too. Stay socially connected with friends virtually if possible, or outside from a distance, even if you get to wave and say hi. It's important that we see people, we talk to people. Hopefully you can do this in some way for the children, talking on the phone with other people, with their friends, hopefully, people their age, kids their age. Encourage kids to express themselves through art, music, dance, writing. Try to encourage this because, again, we need to get this stuff out. These are wonderful ways to get kids to express their feelings, their thoughts, and maybe hopefully share it with family. Take on responsibility at home. Especially being indoors so much, it's important that the kid feels they're not just existing, but they have a purpose there. So if you can, tell parents to give the kid some extra things to do around the house. Every day they have to do this. If you have a pet, make them take more care of the pet, maybe. I mean, that has worked wonders for me with my 3 children. I got this puppy, and now we have our own routine with schoolwork and entertainment in the house, but my kids, what a change it's been for them to take the responsibility to brush the dog and to take her outside and play with her. And it's been a wonderful experience. I'm not telling you to get a pet, but something, give them something new, something that they have to be responsible for. Maybe taking care of a younger brother or sister or cousin, or even taking care of a grandparent too, if they're in the house with you. Just something add to their schedule so they feel every day they have this important thing to do.